Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today we're zoning in on a very specific part of the Volkswagen universe, the VW Crafter Owners Club.
That's right.
We've been digging around their online home base, which is mainly the VW Owners Club website.
Yep, vwownersclub.co.uk.
Exactly. Our mission today really is to explore what resources are there, what the community's like, and, understand the appeal for crafter owners.
And we're here from Volkswagen Talk Radio to share some thoughts on it. It's always interesting to see how these specific model communities work.
Great to have you. So jumping onto that website, you see right away the Crafter Club has its own dedicated spot. It's not just buried somewhere.
No, it's quite prominent. It sits alongside clubs for all the other VWs, which kind of shows the breadth of the main organization.
It does. And how they describe the crafter itself is interesting. They mention durability, the space.
Yeah, the usual suspects for a big van.
But then they really lean into its adaptability.
Which is key, isn't it? Because these vans get used for absolutely everything.
Totally. The site mentions business owners, sure, but then also van lifers, adventure seekers. It's a real mix.
A diverse bunch, all drawn to the same platform.
And the club's goal, as they stated, is basically connecting these different people.
Whether you're hauling goods or heading for the hills in a camper conversion, it's that shared passion for the van itself.
And they try to nurture that connection with specific resources for members.
Right, like technical tips, always useful with any vehicle, especially a working van.
Definitely. But also conversion ideas. That's a big one these days, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. The whole camper conversion trend is massive, and crafters are a popular base vehicle for that.
And they seem to really push the inspiration aspect. It's not just, here's how to change your oil.
No, it's more ambitious. They talk about everything from clever storage hacks, vital in a van, all the way up to full-blown camper builds.
You can almost picture people scrolling through, getting ideas for their own projects.
And it's meant to be interactive, too. They encourage people to ask for guidance, tap into the collective knowledge.
But also to share their own stuff, their builds, their trips, their fixes.
Exactly. That peer-to-peer help is often the most valuable part of these clubs, I think. Someone's just tackled a tricky job, they can help the next person.
It really boils down to making the most of your van, doesn't it? They use the phrase, unlock the potential of your van.
Yeah, I like that. It's about feeling equipped and ready for whatever you throw at it or wherever you take it. Community support definitely helps build that confidence.
And there are practical perks, too. We saw mention of a specialist van insurance offer.
Yes, the 10% discount. That's a concrete benefit. Insurance isn't cheap, especially for modified vans, so that's quite appealing.
Shows the club is thinking about the real-world costs for owners. Then there's this bit, ready to sell your van, with a link straight to getting a valuation.
Interesting. So they cover the whole life cycle, from buying and modifying to selling on.
Seems like it. Plus those browsing categories, campervan kit list, stopovers and sites, parts. Very practical, very focused on the user experience.
Yeah, very much geared towards active owners, people actually using their vans.
Now, looking bigger picture, the umbrella organization, the VW Owners Club, claims to support 670,000 members.
Wow, that's a huge number.
It really is. So the Crafter Club sits within this massive network. That must provide some serious backbone, some resources.
Definitely gives it scale and probably stability. And they mentioned something called the Dub Book.
Yeah, described as the world's first Volkswagen-exclusive social media platform. The key things seem to be that it's algorithm-free and ad-free.
So a dedicated space just for VW folks to share trips, projects, meetups, without all the usual social media noise. That sounds quite appealing, actually.
That'd be a real draw for people wanting more focused interaction.
Makes sense. And getting involved in the crafter community specifically, they give you options.
Right. Facebook, WhatsApp, and good old email.
Catering to different preferences there. And the Facebook group size is pretty substantial, 18,000 members.
That's a lot of crafter enthusiasts in one place. Shows there's real activity there.
Definitely indicates a thriving online community.
And they make joining easy, prominent links, clear call to action. Join the VW Crafter Owners Club community.
No messing about, they want people in.
Then finally, beyond the crafter stuff, there are those broader VW Owners Club benefits.
Right, discounts on official merch, maybe early access to VW events, insider news, that kind of thing.
Adds another layer of value, being part of the wider VW family, so to speak.
Yeah, definitely rounds out the offering.
So, pulling it all together, it really looks like the VW Crafter Owners Club, under the main VW Owners Club umbrella, offers a pretty complete package.
I'd agree. It's more than just a forum page. It's practical advice, it's inspiration, it's community.
And even some financial perks thrown in. That mix of practical help and shared passion seems to be the core of it.
Yeah, it really highlights how these focused online communities can deliver real value, connecting people and providing tailored resources. The numbers involved suggest they're definitely fulfilling a need.
Well, this has been really insightful. A big thank you to the team from Volkswagen Talk Radio for helping us unpack the VW Crafter Owners Club today.
Our pleasure. It's always fascinating digging into these enthusiast groups.
It really is. And thank you for listening. For more deep dives about the VW Crafter Owners Club, see news, VW events, and more, make sure to subscribe.